All right, this is my new toy, Honda CB500F. Just got it yesterday and rode it for the first time. Drives really nice. This is different from what I had before. I used to have a Gixxer 600 and also the Kawasaki Ninja, but those were a little bit too much on the arms, meaning there was too much pressure, and so you couldn't really ride for too long before your arms get really tired. But this one, the position is much better, so you could easily ride this one for hours and you should be fine. It's has a couple of scratches and from previous owner right here. Guess the guy dropped it on the side, nothing major, and I guess afterwards he installed the frame sliders, which would have been nice if those were installed before it fell, but it is what it is. And the most important thing for me was that it mechanically and electronically sound, also on this side as well, and here. This is again just a visual, nothing crazy, but otherwise overall the bike is, rides very nicely. I mean, it only got about 3,500 miles. I don't really like the way this looks. It seems kind of big, and I'm also gonna turn it on and see how it sounds. And then I already have one that I've ordered from Amazon. I'm gonna replace it with the aftermarket one. It's called something Yosei USA. Maybe it's pronounced differently, but I'm just curious to see how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna play with this without it, and then once I get that aftermarket part, I'm also gonna try to run it with that as well, just for the comparison. Let's see right here. So you start it, and as you can see, it's only 35, 38 right now. Has 6-speed manual transmission. Also has a small storage here in the back. Nothing crazy, but I guess you could at least store like some tools you might need when you ride, or maybe some documents and whatnot. But this is usually what you get with the bikes, not too much space for storage. All right, so let's see how it sounds with the stock exhaust. Not too loud. Let's give a few reps. All right, very easy to remove the exhaust. There was one bolt here and one bolt there. So one here, one over there, and that's it. It's out. Let's see how it sounds without the this, whatever you call this, muffler, and then as I've said, once I receive the new one, I'll try with the new one as well. All right, let's see how it sounds without the stock exhaust. So I got this from Amazon, the Racing I Stunt modified, the exhaust, for about 120 bucks. So let's see what we've got inside. It's probably to hold the exhaust. Nice. Although here it looks like it's been used or something. This. All right, so let's try to install this and see how it sounds. All right. So the new exhaust is installed. I ran into a little trouble right here. I couldn't tightly put this in place. I broke the thread on one of the bolts, so I had to get a new one. So now it looks like it's nicely in place. And here also for the support. Now it's time to listen to how it's gonna sound. All right, so I just removed the inner pipe right here. You have to remove this bolt first. Right here is the access, This I'll put back, and let's see how it sounds now. Now it sounds better. Alright, so I'm also gonna do the oil change. Well, actually I'm doing it right now. So it's a quick thing. You're gonna need to remove this bolt, 12 millimeter, from back here. Obviously the oil filter. To facilitate the draining, you might open this port here. This is where you're gonna be pouring in the new oil. I'm gonna use this specifically for Honda, so 10W30 with the new oil filter also for Honda. And yeah, pretty much it. And so I have 3 quarts and it takes about 2.8, but you have this window right here, so you got to make sure. So I would suggest add maybe even 2.6 first, maybe 2.7. Make sure that you're in between these 2 lines, and you should be good to go. So don't forget to lubricate here around the oil filter with the fresh oil, and when you put the bolt back in, don't forget to use the washer.